our position on this matter has been enunciated, explained in full detail at multiple occasions, including in the weekly pressers that Arindam hosts. And the thrust of our conversation with our partners, no different today than it is at any other forum, is essentially that, look, we have core security concerns, and I'm sure you're all aware of the recent video that has surfaced from one such individual, which poses I think this is a Pathan Singh Pannu's video, which presents a very serious security concern for the Indian interest. And we have made our position very, very clear to our friends and partners, and I think they understand and appreciate that sense of where India comes from. On the question of conflict between Israel and Palestine, I think 3-4 thoughts behind different questions on this. One of which relates to whether it came up for discussions, what were the perspectives. आपने इजराइल हमास युद्ध के बारे में बात की, सीज़फायर के बारे में बात की, वो एक परिप्रेक्ष्य प्रश्न का, and then there was another thought with regard to this conflict. Look, this is naturally, as I said, that among the regional developments, the three set of things which came up for discussion, it included, of course, the developments in the Middle East. Both sides shared their perspective of how, of their concern, how they look at the situation, where various elements of the developing situation, etc. Our position, India's position on this is well known to you. It also came up in discussion, and I think certain elements of how both sides look at the situation come. From India's perspective, we have always stood for a two-state solution, early resumptions of dialogue. You are also aware of very early on in the when the current hostility started, India put out a tweet condemning the horrific terrorist attacks on Israel on October 7. And we have always advocated zero tolerance for terrorism. Besides, there is also the angle of humanitarian assistance in the given situation. You are aware that India has already sent about 38 tons of humanitarian assistance to the region to address the humanitarian situation which is there. We have asked for strict observance of international humanitarian law, de-escalation of the situation, and of course also condemn the civilian casualties where they've occurred. The sharing of perspective between the principals was built around these parameters in the discussions.